All right, so now let's get going with this. So in this video, we're gonna work with the create shows. So as always, let's go to the links. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna copy this link, for example, paste. So this will be create dash shows. And this will hit the create shows function. So this function will basically allow us to to view or to display let me see, to display a form. All right, that will in this form we will use it to submit the new shows. So let's copy this and paste like that. I'm gonna copy this and also paste like that. Let's cut this and paste. All right, so we're just gonna return a simple view of admins dot create shows like that, and we're not gonna pass in any kind of data. So let's save. Let's copy this. Let's go right there and paste .blade.php. All right, so there we go. If we go now to our own design, we're gonna see the create-shows file in the shows-admins folder. So let's go ahead and copy this code. And this is simply the dynamic body. So let's end this section and let's simply go right here so we can start it first and grab the header or extend the admin master template and save. And now let's go to the all shows. Let's switch the route right here. Just gonna go route. I'm gonna go shows.all. Actually shows.create. Let's save this now. Let's go ahead and refresh. All right, so if we have our overlays now, you can see at the bottom left of the screen, we're gonna go admin/create shows like that. So there we go. There is our own form right there. We're gonna insert an image, or we're gonna upload an image, as you can see, and we have right here we have the shows genre right here, and at this select box we should actually select the genre that we want the show to be in. So we have to grab these dynamically, and to do this we're gonna go back to the controller. We're gonna go right here and we're gonna go categories like this, and we're gonna make this so it will be category. We're gonna simply go all like that so we can grab all the categories. We're gonna go right there and we're gonna go right here, compact, and we're gonna simply paste this in. All right, so save this now. Let's go to this and let's go at this part right here, which we have, we have a couple of options. So let's remove these two. Let me go right here for each categories as category. Let's copy this and let me go ahead right here and simply go category name, and right here also we will make this so it will be a category name. All right, so let's now save. Let's refresh. Actually, yeah, we need this to be right here in order for this to work. So let's save. Let's refresh now. All right, so as you can see now we got our own genres right here, or categories, whatever that you want to call them. So the next step, it will actually be creating the logic for this form. So let's go back to the links. I'm gonna copy this, or simply just copy this right here, and this will be a type of post because we're gonna submit data. You can keep the links the same. You can go right here and we can go store shows, and we can make this so it will be shows.store like that. Save. Let's copy this function and let's go ahead and process this logic. All right, so let's paste this in, and I think this will be a bit similar to the store admins. So let me copy it and let me go ahead and paste. Let me cut this and paste like that. All right, so we're gonna has sent the request since we're gonna submit a form. And right here I'm gonna go store shows. All right, and this will be stored in the show model. And right after this we're gonna create. All right, and that's all fine. So the next thing right there, it will be grabbing the column names, and these are the column names basically, and we're gonna match them with the data that's coming from the inputs. So the first thing that we have is actually the name. All right, so this will be name right there. And what else? We have the image. All right, we have the description. This is actually, yeah, the image. We're just gonna keep it nothing for now, and I will show you how we're gonna deal with the image in just a second. All right, so right after this we're gonna go for the description, and we're not gonna hash this, of course, so we're gonna remove this. We're gonna also remove this, so let's go ahead and paste this in. We're gonna go ahead and copy this and paste like multiple times, and we're gonna go for the type. All right, so there we go. And we're gonna go to the studios, the date aired. So studios, let me just go right here, copy this, not to make any typos because it will mess up everything. So let me go to the date aired. All right, so what else? The status, the genre, let's paste this like that, duration, and the quality. All right, so there we go, right there. So now what we have left right here is just the image. And check out the resources section. You will find actually two files, which are these right here. So the first file, I have the code that will allow us to display the image. So I'm gonna paste it right here. And here is what we're doing. So basically we're trying to set up some kind of destination to upload the image. So destination it's in the public folder in the assets, and it's in the image folder right here. So this should be image like this. All right, so right after this, we're trying to grab the name of the image that we're trying to upload. All right, we're gonna use the get client original name of the image, and yeah, we're gonna simply insert this in this variable, the name of the image. So right after this, we're gonna move the image that we got, this image right here that we got, to the destination right over here. All right, because we're not gonna just insert some kind of image and some kind of data in the database and that's all. No, we need to grab the image physically and place it in this folder right here. All right, so yeah, so now right after this I want to grab the image name and I'm gonna paste it right there and insert it in the image column in the database. All right, so this is how this whole thing will work. All right, so what else? So right after we insert, I think a good thing will be to go back to the shows dot all route, and with a success message, I'm gonna go show created successfully. All right, so yeah, so basically let's go ahead and go to the all admins, I guess. Let's go ahead, copy this. Let's go to all shows. I'm gonna go right here above this and simply save like that. All right, so this should display the message that we have right here. All right, so what else? Now let's take care of the form. So let me go to create shows form, and let's go right at the top. So this right here should be route, and let's simply go shows dot store. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead right here, CSRF, and right here this import, the name is name actually. All right, and the name is image. For the description, the name is description. So we do not even have a name for this. So let me copy this. Let me go and paste, and I'm gonna go right here and just grab the word description. All right, so right after this we have the select box, and this should be type, not price. We have to set the name right here, and right after this we have the studios. All right, so we have also the date aired input, we have the status. All right, so right here we have the genre, select box. So yeah, and right after this we have the duration, we have the quality, and we have the number available and the number total, and we're not going to use those. So let me comment them and simply save this whole thing now. So let's go ahead and simply refresh this. So yeah, we need to insert right now. So before we even insert, I just want to go to my project right there. I'm going to go to the public, and I'm going to go to assets. Simply going to go to the image folder, and I want to cut one of these pages, one of these images, and place it somewhere else. And I need to right after I place it, I'm gonna upload it once again, so we will actually see if it's being uploaded or not. All right, so I'm gonna grab the recent -4.gbg, cut it, so now it's not even there anymore. I'm gonna place it right there in the desktop. All right, so there we go. So as you can see, the recent -4.gbg not even there anymore in the image folder that we supposed to be inserting the image in. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go right now. Actually, I want this placeholder to be name. All right, it doesn't matter that much. So let's go ahead and insert something. So we're gonna go something like, what do you think the title of this should be? I'm gonna grab some weird text, some fake text right here. You can insert whatever that you like, and let me now grab the image. So let me go to the desktop, and there it is. So the description, let me grab some fake text right away. Let me now choose the type, and this is going to be a TV series. I need to change this from a select box to an input actually, but it doesn't matter that much now. At the studios right there, we're just gonna keep it studios. All right, just for now, the date area will be 2020. All right, so the status, it will be airing. That shows genre, we're gonna choose this to be romance, for example. The duration, it will be like 30 minutes for episode, something like this. We can go to the browse, we can copy something real quick. All right, we can copy this and paste, and the quality, it will be HD. So now let's click create. Let's see what's gonna go down. All right, so not found. Shows.store. It's not finding the route. All right, so yeah, of course, we did not even add. You guys might have seen or recognized this error, so I did not make this dynamic. Let's now save. Unfortunately, we will have to refresh in order for this to work, because this is an edit in the view. So let's go just real quick. Let's check if we have this image right here or not. So looks like that it did not get uploaded just yet, which is actually cool. So let me grab this, and for the description, I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and the shows type, TV series, studios. Let's copy this, and the date aired. Let's copy this, and the status, I'm gonna keep it airing. And there is the genre right there. I'm gonna keep this romance, and the duration, So there we go. The quality is going to be full HD. Let's now click create. Let's see what's gonna go down. All right, so we got an error. So field date error does not have a default value. So it looks like that we have an error right there. Let me go to structure. Let me copy this and let me check in the controller first. Did we even? Yeah, we did not create one for this. So let me go once back and copy. And there it is, date error and date error right there. So if we go to the form, there it is. So we actually have the input right here, which is great. So let's save now. Let's go ahead and just try and let me see. Yeah, click create. All right, so there we go. Show created successfully. There it is, the title, and there it is, the image, the type, the date aired, all of that. If we simply click browse now, we will see our third show. All right, so there it is down at the bottom. There it is, the name of the image, and the image is actually showing up, so that means that it got uploaded. All right, so the recent -4. All right, so there it is, the image right there, recent-4.gbg. All right, so you can actually see it if you want in the public folder, assets, image, recent-4, which is right here. All right, so this is working perfectly. Do we have time? All right, so we still have a bit of time right there. So I'm just going to show you something else, which is very important about the forms that we need to validate the forms. So maybe there is some curious user or some curious admin, maybe he will leave all of those empty and try and create or click create right away, or maybe he missed one of these inputs and did not enter the data in it. So what's gonna go down, basically, if we click this now, an error will happen because we're trying to insert nothing, for example, in the image right there. All right, so this right there, it's not getting the name of the image because we did not even insert anything. So we can do something about this to simply prevent it and use the requests. So basically, Laravel requests are used to simply are used to validate inputs, all right, and validate stuff. So I'm gonna go right there, I'm gonna go validate like that, and I'm simply, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna type in the name of our own inputs right here, and we can simply set some kind of rules for them that the user should follow. For example, right here we can set the name, can set rules for the name input. We can set it like let me see, we want this to be required, so the user cannot skip this, and we also need it to be a maximum of 40 characters, for example. All right, so we can copy this, and we can also set a bunch of rules for these inputs. All right, so the image, the maximum, this is actually the width of this image, so the maximum width for the image, it's going to be like 600 kilobytes or something like that. All right, for the description, I'm just going to keep it required. That's all. It's going to be a limited number of characters. And the name, the date aired, I'm also going to keep it required and maximum 40 characters. All right, and we can simply go on. There is the type and also maximum 40 characters. The CDO, it will also be required and maximum 40 characters. So let's also, you know, paste those in. We also have the status right there, and we have the genre, and we have the duration, and we have something else, which is the last thing that we have, which is the quality. All right, so you can simply set any kind of roles right here that you want. Of course, you're gonna have to look up the Laravel requests to get deeper in this, but I'm just gonna, stop right here. I guess that those are fine for now. We actually save this now, and if we go ahead and refresh, let's now try and click create. I will not actually create this, and it will not display any kind of errors, as you can see, because now we're setting some rules right over here that the user should follow. And if you look at your table shows, you're not going to see some kind of empty row. All right, so it did not insert anything, which is pretty cool. But we have to let the user know that he missed like some of these inputs, and to do this, just check out the next or the second file, which is validation right here. Copy this code, and we should place this code in the form. And this code what will allow us to simply view or show the user some kind of alert. Gonna keep this alert a type of danger right here. And what we're gonna do right here, we're saying if we has an error with the input with the name, we're gonna display an alert right here with the rule that he should follow in order to insert something in this input, or we're gonna show him the error, that what's wrong with this input right here. All right, so this should be put inside every, like after every input right here. So yeah, let me copy this also right here. Let me just paste it. All right, so let's copy this. Let's also paste this in. Let's copy this now and paste. Let's copy this also and paste right here. So you can speed up the video because this will be for every input. All right, now, so let's copy this. Let's paste. All right, now, so let's copy this also. Let's paste this in. All right, now, so there it is, the duration. Copy this now. Quality. And save. So let's refresh this now. Let's try this once again. All right, so as you can see, now we got our own alerts right there. So what's basically happening right here, that it's telling me the rules that I break. For example, the duration field is required. So since we did not enter any kind of data in these fields, it will display the same alert, which is going to tell me that this field or this input is required right here, because I did not even enter anything in it. All right, so yeah, this is how this will work. All right, so I want to actually go ahead to wrap up this video. I want to make the type just input. There is a select box right here that I want to change. Yeah, it's right there. So this will be just a TV series like this. All right, so save now. All right, so there we go. We only have the TV series for now. All right, so yeah, this will be all, and I will see you in the next video.